Hello guys, since we are in the month of June, I want us to learn some terms associated with rainfall. Come along. Anything that falls from the atmosphere to the earth is called precipitation. It could be in the form of rain, it could be sleet, it could be snow, it could be anything that falls in the form of liquid. We call that precipitation. Now, let's take rain. Before it rains, usually you find that the atmosphere is covered with thick dark clouds from horizon to horizon, what we would call insuno emuna. In English, we say there is an overcast. Now, when it is about to rain too, sometimes you find that there will be violent wind, thunder, lightning. So the thunder, the lightning, the clapping, the violent wind that usually precede rainfall is what we call thunderstorm. In Tree, we would say ehum or mframading or mframa. That is what usually rips off roofs. Ha, good. Now, when it starts raining, we either get a drizzle, that is a piti in Suno piti. We call it drizzle. Or sometimes it pours. In Tree, we would say a towa, a toyo. That is, it is pouring. Ha. Sometimes too, we say it is raining cats and dogs. That is, it is raining heavily, very heavily. And in Tree, we would say in Suno a todden. Now, after every rain, the ground becomes wet. Yes, sometimes it also becomes slippery. In Tree, we would say a form ayemre, and I say a form ayetro. The ground is wet or the ground is slippery. Sometimes in the morning, you find that water is finely suspended in the air, and that is what we call mist. In Tree, we would say a box. In the morning, usually you find some tiny droplets of water on plant leaves and on the roofs. You know, yeah, that kind of water is what we call dew. In tree, we say a busu or busu, dew, busu. It is usually formed on plants, especially in the morning. Usually around 10 and 10 a.m. thereabouts, you will not find them since the sun may have licked them up. We are still on terminologies associated with rainfall. If you're enjoying it, kindly follow me. Follow my YouTube channel, English Police. Follow me on Facebook, English Police, and right here on TikTok too, English Police GH. Kindly follow me. Now let's continue with our terminologies. Sometimes when it is pouring, the water that is collected on the ground becomes some kind of tiny rivers, meandering through streets, gutters, etc. Now, how do we call that? In Tree, we say in sunshine, but in English, how do we call that? Can you tell me? Yes, in sunshine brothel. What is it? All right. Now, sometimes it becomes very difficult for humans and even vehicles to wade through the tiny streams of rivers that are formed on the ground. So, that force usually felt in these rivulets, which make them difficult to walk through, is what we call current. Yes, current. In tree, we say ohriam, ohriam, yes. They are found in rivers, they are found in streams, they are found in rivulets. And that is what we use to generate hydroelectric power. The current that is in the river propels the engine. When the rain pours so heavily, sometimes homes, cities, streets are filled with rainwater. It enters people's rooms, it enters people's shops, and sometimes it even take people away. We lose lives and property. Yes. How do we call that? In Tree, we say insuonu ejiri. Insuonu ejiri. So in English, we say there is inundation. Inundation. The area has been inundated after the heavy downpour. A simple term would be flooding. Flooding. Sometimes you are caught in the rain, and so you decide to walk through the rain or run through the rain. Whichever way, you become wet. For. In Twi, we will say afo. You are wet. But sometimes you become so wet that from head to toe, your whole body is dripping with rainwater. And that is what we call trench. You have been drenched. You have been soaked. For entirely. You have been drenched. All right, so in this month of June, where there is going to be a lot of precipitation, I expect you to use the correct terms when you are talking about rain. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, kindly share your comments. Tell me any other term related to rainfall that I didn't mention here. Share the video, subscribe to my channels, and stay tuned for more videos. Thank you for watching.